Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Infitech. In this video, I will show you how to get started with SQL. I will show you how to create a database, how to drop a database. And before getting started, let me give you an overview about how to install SQL in your machines. So for that, head over to this URL mysql.com/downloads, and at the end you can see the MySQL community downloads. And when you click on this link, you will be getting to this page and choose MySQL installer for Windows, and then it will ask you to choose one. You can choose anything of your choice, and after downloading it is very simple to install. Just you need to do next and I install, and while installing it will ask you for a password for the root user, and make sure you remember that password. So after successfully installing the MySQL, then you need to set the path in your environment variables. So once your SQL has been installed, you can find the MySQL folder under program files, MySQL, and you can find the MySQL server over here and the bin folder over here. You need to copy this path and set it to your path environment variable. So for that you need to do search for env, and you will be getting this dialog. Click on environment variables, and under system variables you can find the path variable over here. Click on edit, so click on new and paste your path over here. So this is how you set your path uh, in your system, so that it can be used in any terminal in our enter machine. So now let's get started with SQL. So first, I'm on a default terminal, and now I'm going to make use of the MySQL terminal. So first I need to switch from this terminal to the MySQL terminal. So for that I will write this command MySQL, and I will say -u stands for username, and the username is root, and -p stands for give a prompt to ask for password. So it will ask for your password, and this password is the password which you have created while installing the MySQL. When you give the correct password, you will be redirecting to the MySQL shell. So now I would like to first run the command show databases. I would like to see what are the databases available. Databases. As you can see, we will be getting the 6 databases. We don't need to know all of this. So first we need to create our own database. So for that I am going to use the command create database and the database name over here. So in my case the database name is Infitech. As you can see, I've created the database. So now I can see whether my database has been created or not with this command show databases. As you can see the database Infitech which has been created. So now I would like to use the database which I have created now. So for that I'll use this command use database name, which is Infitech. So all the queries which we run now will be affect to this database Infitech. So in order to check in which database I am currently on, so for that we need to use this command select database with the parenthesis over here. So it will show us on which database we are currently relied on. So now we are going to drop our database. For that we need to use the command drop database and the database name Infitech. As you can see, the database has been created, which is saying the query is okay. So now when I run show database, so as you can see the Infitech database has been deleted. So today we have learned 6 different commands. So first we have seen the show databases command, and then and we have created a database with the command create database and database name, and then we have seen how to use that particular database, and select database is used to see which database we are currently on, and we also seen our drop database, how to delete a database. So we have learned 6 different commands today, and this is a small starting point with SQL, and so that's it for this. Thank you for watching.